What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Ethereum video. We got a lot to talk about, especially in the past few days of trading, and starting from the 13th of this month in July, prices finally have broken out of the $1,200 mark. Now, zoom out a little bit further into the 1 hour chart. You do see what I'm talking about. Ethereum prices actually stay between these two lines for quite some time, going up and down until finally it started breaking out. And that was during the same time when the NASDAQ started breaking out. NASDAQ actually consolidated pretty well, and now it's already skyrocketing upwards. So we're getting some sort of a bullish sentiment going on, because bear markets generally only last 8 to 10 months. We're in month number 8, and once the NASDAQ is down to -30, -35%, it starts going up, which it has hit that. Crypto, same thing. During the worst crypto disasters, we see Ethereum, Bitcoin dropping 70, 80, even 90%, which this time Ethereum has already dropped, okay? From nearly $5,000 to $1,000, the punishment is enough. Now, if we zoom in a little closer into Ethereum and check out what's going on, it's pretty phenomenal. So after a pretty massive pump like this, and this is not just some random pump, it's a pump filled with a ton of massive whale orders. These are not going to be your typical retail orders, but your major whales. And what's really crazy about this is every single pump, you always get a really, really good consolidation until you hit the peak at around $1,500. Around this time, you had a sell-off with decreasing volume, which really isn't that scary, and then you just have your usual ups and downs. But you do see it forming a double bottom here, dropping down to a price about $14.80 before rebounding up 2 consecutive times. Now, what can I take away from this? Well, chances are Ethereum probably does not want to drop below, $14.80. Okay, even if it does, it'll probably drop to roughly $14.40, and then roughly $13.40, and so forth and so on, and then $1,100. Now, it's already broken out of that price, so a lot of holders are probably not willing to sell, because Ethereum might be having a pretty massive momentum. Despite the fact that the stock market and the NASDAQ, dropped a ton on Friday for a mini correction, Ethereum prices really didn't go anywhere, but instead stayed pretty flat at around, $1,500 and $1,600. It seems to be that it's forming the same exact chart as before when it was at around $1,000 to $1,200. And if you also check out BTC, these guys, they're doing well, but not as well as Ethereum, since Tesla did announce they're selling 90% of their Bitcoins at a pretty massive loss. Now, what can we get from, the coming few days? We have the Federal Reserve coming out talking about inflation and interest rates. So those are going to be really, really big things, because if the Feds come out with really bearish news, we should be seeing ETH prices going down as well. For the first time in a long time, we finally see a slow and steady uptrend in Ethereum volume. This is good. I know some of you guys don't really care too much about the volume aspect, but the higher volume, the better, which means more big traders are on the market. Right now, the volume is in the billions instead of being in the high hundreds of millions. So big traders are going in, including Wall Street, and we're already seeing massive crypto funds slowly going into the token. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.